3, 2, 1, action. So we had a teeny tiny family emergency about 2 hours, hour and a half before the Super Bowl yesterday. So I got like 1.5 things made for my spread. And so now I got a fridge full of food that ain't gonna eat itself. So better late than never. My husband says it ain't a party unless you got meatballs. And I made him some fresh meatballs one time, not the frozen ones, and he won't let me serve them up any other way. 1 pound of hamburger meat. 1 pound of hot Italian sausage. In a bowl. I can't ever remember this recipe, so I had to get out my recipe book, which is just a spiral notebook from Staples. Okay. You need a sweet onion and a grater. You don't want no chunky onions in your meatballs. I'm gonna do about half of an onion, or as much as I can get of it. It's a juicy onion. It'll smell like onions for the rest of the day. Okay. Now with a smaller grater, we're going to do 2 cloves of garlic. Now some breadcrumbs. You don't have to do spicy if you don't want to. My husband ain't eating it unless it's melting his face off.
She ain't lying.
Now just a little bit of milk, and always smell your dairy. I'm gonna tell you, it takes 1 time of some spoiled dairy in a recipe, and you'll never ever use it without smelling it. Don't ask me how I know. Now for some liquid chicken, you just need 1. Yummy. Yeah, now I'm showing off. Showing off 1 hand. Now preheat your oven to 425. You're gonna need a big old baking sheet with some parchment paper. Add some Italian seasoning, a little bit of salt, and some black pepper. Now take off your rings, it's about to get messy. And just swirl it up. Okay, once you got it all good and mixed up, then you're gonna wanna start making your balls. And in case you're new here, we like our balls small.
That's not what she said. That is not what she said at all.
Small like that. And then just put them on a pan. And now you'll need to do that like 500 more times. That's why you needed a big old pan. Pay no attention to the background noise. The outdoor construction is almost done.
Well, hopefully that mic's cutting out a little bit.
We have like 1 more day. Now these just go into the oven for 30 minutes. Hey Google, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Now let's start on the chili Southwest egg rolls. My husband likes meatballs at a party, but I like chili Southwest egg rolls. You need to shred up 1 rotisserie chicken. And I like to chop it up real tiny because these need to go into an egg roll wrapper, so space is limited. It's taken all my self-control not to eat this. I'm a sucker for a rotisserie chicken. All right, find 1 piece. You gotta check it for poison. Yeah, we're good. Make sure you take the skin off. It just cooks funky in an egg roll.
I would never think that. I would think you would want to keep the skin in it to keep it crispy, but yeah,
it don't stay crispy. It gets weird.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, come in here close so I can show you how tiny this chicken needs to be. Tiny like this. Ah, the knife skills. Now, in a big old bowl.
Almost all of it.
Is it really even cooking with me if I don't make a mess?
No.
No. Definitely not. All right, clean up your mess. Oh man, I can smell them balls.
That's what she said. I better watch it.
No.
Could be in the doghouse.
Yeah, dog house. Now chop up some red bell pepper. Now chop up some baby spinach. And chop it up tiny. Get your big old bowl. Add in the bell peppers and the spinach. I was gonna say I cheated and got the pre-chopped onions and cilantro, but half of it's already in there.
It was headed towards the bowl anyway.
Drained and rinsed black beans and corn. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of corn because my husband don't like it.
It's alright.
Green chilies. A little bit of salt. Black pepper. Chili powder. The meatballs are done. And some cumin. All right, let's get the meatballs out before we swirl this up. Google, stop.
Okay, I've stopped the 30-minute timer on your kitchen display.
Get out your tiny little crock pot. I don't know how many ounces this is, but it's the perfect amount for meatballs. For just us. Start with a layer of the meatballs. Then a layer of your jelly and your chili sauce. And I know most people use grape, but we like to use different kinds. So this time we're gonna do mango habanero. Because my husband likes to suffer.
He does.
Oh, it don't smell too hot. Big old dollop. All right, I did about half. And then about half of the chili sauce.
Is that sanitary?
Nope. Now the rest of the balls.
Please say it. Please, please, please.
Say it.
Swirl it up.
No, you got to do the rest of the jelly and the sauce.
Oh, it was too early.
Too early. Now.
Swirl it up.
Okay, and I'm just going to put this bad boy on low and eat them up later. I was so distracted by the meatballs that I almost forgot the best ingredient in the egg rolls. Sharp cheddar cheese. And also, you need to test it for poison. Yeah, we're good. And now you can add as much cheese as you want. My husband don't like a lot of cheese. He really likes no cheese. But you can do a whole lot if you want to. Honestly, cheesier the better. Everything in here is cooked. So you don't have to worry about too much cheese, not cooking something. It'll be fine.
All right, all right.
It's a lot.
You're getting carried away with the cheese here.
Ooh, yummy. Okay, guess what time it is?
Now you say it the best.
Swirl it up. See, it needs more cheese. It needs more.
Looks like plenty to me.
It needs just enough to kind of bind it together.
Sure.
Can't be skimping. Now get your egg rolls. Lay them out. Large scoop of the filling in the center. Take the outside corners to the center. Take the back to the front. Pull and roll. Then when you get to the edge, just wet your fingers and seal in that corner. Egg roll. Now just do that until you use up all this filling. Cue music. I don't have serving dishes, but I do have lids to Tupperware, so put them all on there. Drizzle with some olive oil. Make sure you get all the sides. Now just add them to your air fryer, and you're just gonna cook them till they get golden brown and crispy. So I got about halfway through deep frying the chicken tenders when we had to wrap things up for that family emergency. So my idea was to make chicks in a blanket instead of pigs in a blanket and make them Nashville hot chicken tenders in a croissant. So I'm gonna flash fry these just to get them crispy and warm again, and then we can add the seasoning. Start heating up your frying oil. Okay, these are just going in long enough to warm them up. Good to go. Now just add a little bit of that oil to the bottom. And then the seasoning. And swirl them up. Like that. Delicious. Get another baking sheet with some parchment paper and some crescent rolls. Roll them out, get a square, add a chicken tender to it, roll it up, chicken a blanket, crescent roll, spicy chicken, roll it up, and add to the pan. Now bake these on 375 for 12 minutes. Okay, you can't have Southwest egg rolls without avocado ranch. Start with some buttermilk. And what did I tell you? Smell your dairy. She's brand new, she's good. Mayonnaise. Sorry, Pop.
Keeps me on my toes.
Ranch seasoning packet. 1 avocado. That's the tiniest little seed I've ever seen. Weird. Lime juice. Little bit of salt and some pepper. That's enough. Now put a lid on her and swirl her up.
While you're swirling
can't have Nashville hot chicken without some pickles. This one.
Good.
Were you gonna come taste it with me?
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta help me eat this stuff. I want an egg roll. What do you want? A meatball?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cheers. Mm-hmm. Good.
That's real good.